What's up, everybody? We're back with another POV video. I don't think I've ever done a POV video in this exact car. So I did one in my silver M5, but I don't think we've done one in this car. Not a full POV video. So we're letting the car warm up. I just took it out the garage. This will be this first real drive in a few weeks. So hopefully to put some miles on this thing, put some time on it. I feel terrible letting this car sit. So if this car ends up being sold sometime, don't be mad at me. I apologize. I will always have an E39 M5 at some point though. So even if I sell this, I'm just gonna buy another one in a different color. I think that's the main reason why I don't really like this car as much as I should. It's just jet black and that's just not my thing. So we'll let this thing warm up and we'll get you guys some clips, some exhaust clips, and put some miles on this thing. Gap him? I don't think he wants it. Gap the Subi too, and this old hunker. Why everybody gotta have loud cars as soon as I start filming? It was dead silent when I didn't have the camera out. I pull out the camera, and this is what we next to? Come on, man. Loud ass traffic. We got the loud ass truck, the Subi, the FRS pulling up on the side. I think this is my first drive on the highway and I can't even remember. Way before we did suspension, and I believe maybe even coilovers was the last time I actually drove this thing on the highway. I don't take this car literally anywhere but for somewhat of a fun weekend drive, or like examples for tonight where I just take it out just for pleasure. I don't take this car anywhere really, so I feel bad. I think I bought this car with 214,000. I might have hit 215 by the time I took it home from Cali, so this thing probably has maybe 300 miles on it in almost half a year. So I feel bad. I feel like I'm neglecting this thing. These things need to be driven and love to be driven, and I feel like I'm not giving it that glory. We're in pretty much the complete outskirts of town. You can't really go much farther than this. So, trying to find some good roads. It's super windy outside, so you're gonna hear quite a bit of wind noise with the windows down. I'm still working on getting a camera set up. I know I need it, and it'll be coming soon, hopefully. This car is definitely feeling good and strong and healthy. Feels a lot better than it used to. it still needs a couple things, as we mentioned in the other videos. And the suspension, I mean, it feels extremely different than how it did before, but whenever you hit like a deep pothole or something in the road, it sounds like it's bottoming out, and I don't know what it is. I made sure when I did everything was nice and tight. When I torqued the bushings that actually connect to the car, I made sure that the actual suspension had load on it and everything was up at ride height. And I still, to my knowledge, done everything the way I was supposed to, and it still just feels like it's bottoming out, or like it's something's not right. I do know that when I was in there, the actual sway bar bushings, they didn't look terrible, but they definitely could used a replacement. And I believe that the steering linkage has bushings on that as well, and those did look pretty aged, as in everything else was in there. It's a 215,000 mile car, everything was original. So other things can be replaced and will definitely need to be replaced down the line, but maybe you guys could give me more of a clue on what I need to look for, or if this happened to you, possibly user error install, or if it's just something else that I haven't got to yet. Let me know. I'll be greatly appreciative, and trying to figure out everything that this car needs. It is sad to say that I low-key would rather sell this M5 over the Denon E46. I know it's sad. I love this car, and we've done so much work with the interior and some of the maintenance and mechanical parts. I put a lot of time into this car. This car has a major transformation from when I bought it, but the E46 I feel like is way more fun to drive, the car being so nimble and the car being a lot smaller. I feel like I sit better in that car. I feel like the driving experience is more fun, and to be honest, I really don't like jet black. So if I do get rid of this car, I promise that as soon as a good deal pops up, I will buy another one and replace it. And I really just want another color. So if I do get this gone, 100% another one will be showing up on the channel, but another color, just not jet black. Preferably not black at all. I'd rather have silver again over black. This car just looks so boring in this color, but these cars are amazing, and I will always have one. For those of you who have been around the channel for a while, I might be a little bit harder to hear in the cabin, but I have uploaded quite a few videos of these exhaust setups. Do you prefer having this car Catless with the aftermarket mufflers, or do you prefer how both of my titanium silver ones were Catless with no muffler? It was a tad bit louder and a different bit of tone, but honestly I think I prefer that more. This sounds amazing. It is quieter and more tame, but I think I do prefer that little more obnoxious rasp and the actual sound difference in the tone with no muffler. I'm contemplating, if I do keep this car, if I should go ahead and get rid of those mufflers. I do like them, but I think that no muffler just sounds so different and so good. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys have heard both setups, and if you are new, possibly go check out some of the other videos. I would go to the shorts. I have quite a few there, and you could let me know your thoughts after seeing those. This thing is dirty, but it's still beautiful. Obviously the exterior needs some work, but on the interior of this thing, it is a whole different car. With everything we've done, everything we've replaced, the low mileage, almost perfect interior, Everything in this car on the inside is pretty much sorted. Headliner is perfect, looks amazing, matches the steering wheel perfectly. Trim is beautiful, goes super well with the actual Silverstone interior. That has to go away, and we have to get that coated out because of the seat swap. But besides that, this interior is in amazing condition. So this is definitely a huge selling point in the car. It's legit a different car on the inside. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get on our ways. Give you guys some revs while we have the echo so you guys can hear the exhaust. Let me get up a little more. I love seeing this parking spot. I know it's an M5, but that thing does not leak a single drop. Sat here for a month, nothing on the floor at all. I love this car. Back into hibernation it goes. And this is where she'll be for another month. This clutch versus the M5, this feels like probably 3 or 4 times the weight of the M5. But I like it way more. This thing got no gas in it. I do want to seafoam this car and see if it actually makes a difference. So expect a video on that in the future, and hopefully this car gets a lot better with that. And now where this thing rests. It's a graveyard for these things. I'm trying to save them, but I'm broke. It's kind of hard without having the proper equipment or what I need to get a POV video. But like I said, sometime in the future that'll be coming soon. And you can expect all the POV you want, all the driving videos you want, plus a lot more. So just stay tuned, and I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one.